Welcome to our channel. Today, we have the following news. Unedited photos of Zhao Lusi are trending again, this time with candid shots. Recently, a series of unedited candid photos of Zhao Lusi has once again gone viral across social media. Unlike polished drama stills or carefully curated promotional images, these snapshots were taken casually by passers-by, often in busy, cluttered environments. And yet, it is precisely this lack of staging that has made them so striking. In the comment sections, one question keeps resurfacing: is her figure really like that in real life? Others marvel at how she can appear so luminous and eye-catching even when surrounded by a crowd. Looking closely at these images, the answer becomes clearer. Amid groups of staff and onlookers, Zhao Lusi doesn't rely on exaggerated styling or spotlight effects to stand out. Instead, her silhouette alone creates a natural focal point. As one netizen aptly described, she possesses a superior presence that remains undeniable even in the most ordinary settings. While such praise may sound subjective at first, the consistency of these observations suggests something more concrete is at play. To understand this phenomenon, it's worth putting aside fan bias and examining her physicality with a more analytical lens. Simply calling her beautiful or well-proportioned is too vague. What truly defines Zhao Lusi's standout appearance lies in a combination of proportion, detail, and disciplined maintenance. First, consider a basic yet often overlooked fact: Zhao Lusi's official height is 161 centimeters. By industry standards, this is not particularly tall. However, what's fascinating is that she is rarely perceived as short. On the contrary, many describe her as tall-looking or exceptionally well-proportioned. The key to this illusion lies in her waist-to-hip ratio, which reportedly approaches the idealized golden ratio of approximately 0.62. This proportion, long associated with classical aesthetics and sculpture, creates a naturally sculpted frame. It's not merely about being slim, but about having a defined structure that remains visually balanced regardless of clothing. However, proportions alone cannot explain everything. The finer details of her physique further enhance this effect. Her shoulders are well defined, creating an elegant head-to-shoulder ratio that gives her an upright and spirited posture. Her legs, rather than appearing overly thin, display smooth, natural muscle lines, contributing to a sense of strength and fluidity. Importantly, her body does not convey fragility. In various candid and lifestyle photos, subtle abdominal definition can even be observed, indicating a level of fitness that blends slimness with tone. This combination results in a body that feels dynamic and resilient, rather than delicate or static. This brings us to the power of candid photography itself. Unlike studio shoots, candid images strip away artificial enhancements: no controlled lighting, no post-production editing, no deliberate posing. In such conditions, a person's natural state is fully exposed. The renewed discussion around Zhao Lusi's early 2026 candid photos stems precisely from this authenticity. Her complexion appears naturally radiant, her figure balanced and softly curved. Many have described her as peach-like, capturing a sense of fullness and vitality rather than extreme thinness. This shift reflects an important evolution in her physical management. Earlier in her career, she was rumored to have pursued a much slimmer figure, with her weight dropping to very low levels. More recently, however, her physique appears healthier and more stable, embodying a balance between softness and strength. This transformation has elevated her overall presence, making her look not only attractive but also energetically alive. Her relaxed smile and unforced posture in candid shots further amplify this impression, projecting confidence that feels genuine rather than constructed. Of course, natural advantages and improved health form only part of the equation. What truly enhances her visual impact is her refined sense of styling. In recent years, especially post-2025, Zhao Lusi has consistently employed a highly effective dressing formula, pairing short tops with high-waisted bottoms. Whether it's a crop top with wide-leg trousers or a fitted blouse with a high-waisted skirt, the goal remains the same: to elevate the waistline and elongate the legs. By positioning the waistline at its narrowest point, she creates the illusion of extended proportions, making her 161 centimeters frame appear significantly taller. This technique does not depend on height itself but instead redefines visual balance through strategic tailoring. At airports, on set, or during public appearances, this calculated styling ensures that her figure naturally draws attention, even without elaborate outfits. It is not merely fashion sense, but a deliberate optimization of her physical strengths. Yet, behind all of this lies something even more essential: discipline and clarity of aesthetic direction. Zhao Lusi has openly shared that she practices yoga and Pilates regularly, two forms of exercise that emphasize core strength, posture, and elongated muscle lines rather than bulk. This approach aligns perfectly with her goal of achieving a toned, flexible, and proportionate body. Complementing this is a mindful approach to diet, often prioritizing protein intake while managing carbohydrates in a balanced way. Such long-term, consistent habits are what sustain her physique over time. More broadly, her current image reflects a subtle shift in public beauty standards. For years, the dominant ideal revolved around being extremely thin. Zhao Lusi, however, represents a different paradigm. While her face retains its signature sweetness, her body conveys health, softness, and gentle curves. This contrast, between a youthful, delicate appearance and a more mature, well-defined figure, creates a unique and compelling aesthetic. It challenges the notion that sweet must equate to fragile, offering instead a vision of beauty that is both approachable and aspirational. Ultimately, her standout presence is not the result of any single factor. It is the convergence of near-ideal proportions, disciplined self-care, strategic styling, and a confident, healthy mindset. Together, these elements form a cohesive whole that naturally draws the eye. So when people ask why Zhao Lusi is so instantly recognizable in a crowd, the answer becomes clear. It is not a matter of illusion or editing, but of harmony, between body, styling, and spirit. And in the unfiltered reality of candid photography, this harmony becomes impossible to ignore.